Okay, today we're doing our lesson on simplifying rational expressions. So again, a rational expression is going to be a fraction that has a polynomial in the numerator, denominator, or both. So here's a case where I can simplify because I have the only time that I can actually cancel out terms is if they're being multiplied by something. So I can cancel out my c's because there's a c on the top and then on the bottom. And so all that would be left would just be a divided by b. Again, the reason I can do that is because both c's on the top and bottom are being multiplied by something. On the other side, I can't simplify this because this is x plus 4, and so I can't just cross out the x's. That would be incorrect. So it just stays x plus 4 divided by x. Just like over here, I have 2x divided by 2 times x plus 5. And so the 2's are both being multiplied by something, so I can cancel them out and get x divided by x plus 5. Over here I have x times x squared plus 6 divided by, another way I can write x squared as x times x. So my x's would cancel out, and I'd just be left with x squared plus 6 divided by x. And then this is x plus 8 divided by 8. And I can't cancel out those 8's because the 8's are being added to something else on the top. Here's a little cheat sheet for you. Again, if my my polynomial has 3 terms, if it's a trinomial, look for greatest common factor, then factor with 2 parentheses. If it has 2 terms, check to see if it's a difference of squares first. If it's not, then it'll have a greatest common factor. With this first one, we got negative 18x squared over 12x. This one is kind of different because I'm going to find the greatest common factor of the top and bottom, only because they're monomials on the top and bottom. So I'm going to factor out 6x is the greatest common factor. So I'm going to take it out of the top and the bottom. So I take that out, I get negative 3x on the top, and I get 2 on the bottom. 6x's are both being multiplied by something, so I get negative 3x divided by 2. Here I have 2x squared minus 6x. All divided by 6x squared. So here I'm going to factor the top. So I look at the top. My greatest common factor is 2x. So I get 1x minus 6 left. And then divided by the bottom. Again, I factored out a 2x on the top, so I want to factor a 2x on the bottom so it cancels out. So then I would have a 3x left in the parentheses. 2x's cancel out. So x minus 6 divided by 3x is my final answer. This is kind of a tricky one, so I have 4 minus x squared over x squared minus x minus 2. I have a difference of squares on the tops, so it's 4 plus x and 4 minus x. Then on the bottom it factors into 2 parentheses. Let's see, x minus 2 and x plus 1. Oops, man. Mr. Metzger made a mistake here. Those shouldn't be 4's, they should be 2's. There we go. So when I do it this way, these terms are almost exactly alike. They're opposites of each other. And on the bottom I have a negative 2, on the top I have a positive 2. Bottom I have a positive x, top I have a negative x. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out a negative 1 from this top parentheses only. And then I'll be left with same thing on the top and bottom. So 2 plus x. And then on the bottom I have x minus 2 and x plus 1. Then on the top, so again I'm going to factor out a negative 1. That'll just change the signs of these, so it'll be negative 2 plus x. Now these two are exactly the same, negative 2 and positive x. So so they cancel each other out. And all I'm left with on the top then is negative 1 times 2 plus x divided by x plus 1. And these are the same examples. There's your homework, 19 through 21.